Hello everyone, this is Shadow Dragon from the DCUO community. So the spring event started today, and I wanted to do this quick video to show off the free gift that the devs gave members. So it came as a bit of a surprise. I wasn't expecting that for a seasonal event, because usually they have two auras, like one in the marketplace and one you get in game. But this time they gave us something for free as members. So this is something that you just redeem from the marketplace, and you have until May 5th to do it. So you have a week to decide what character to put it on. Because that's the other thing about this. You only get one. You can redeem it on any character, but before you consume it, you're allowed to pass it around in your account through the shared bank. So once you consume it, it's going to be on that one character. So you do want to choose wisely, and I actually, it took me a long time to decide because there was no picture of it in the beginning. So I kept checking the forums to see if anyone posted it, and later in the day, Goldmoon did post a video showing the aura in detail. But before that, I was totally leaning towards putting it on a different character because I'll show you why. Because it's called Will-o'-the-Wisp's Aura, and based on that name, if you saw my spring video on test, there's a base pet as well as trinket pet called Will-o'-the-Wisp, and it looks like a green construct, so I figured the aura would be matching. So I thought it would be like a green type of aura, and based on that, I was about to put it on my Green Lantern, but I'm glad I kind of waited up until someone posted a video, because it's not green at all. It's like a color changing aura, and it's definitely its own thing. It resembles glimmering a little bit, but it's more noticeable. So here it is. Yeah, so out of all of my characters, it fit this one the best. This is my Goldmoon character, based on the character from the Dragonlance Chronicles. So her build in DCUO is Celestial powers, and Celestial uses yellow and purple, which you see in the aura, and then there's also a light blue, and that's what Goldmoon's weapon is known as. It's the blue crystal staff. So all three of those colors are used by her, and I thought it would fit her best. Let me move on into the light so you could see it better. Yeah, this combination of colors doesn't fit any of my other characters. So I'm glad it was like an easy decision. And it doesn't change when you're running either, so it's not like the Firefly, but it kind of resembles the Firefly because I guess the size of the dots are like Firefly. And probably the animation too. But yeah, anyway, that's a look at the Will-o'-the-Wisp's aura, free gift for members, so be sure to pick it up before the 8th. Alright, so as a little bonus, I thought I'd go over the styles. If you're a Dragonlance fan and you want to know what styles I used for Goldmoon, I'll go over all the pieces now. So I like to start with the chest and legs because those are sort of the main pieces of a costume. For the chest, it's just a starter urban slick, because it just has like those leather jacket parts. And just for variety, I made it like 2 shades of brown. Whereas in the paintings, like, she's more of a tan. but it just looked too light for in-game, so I kind of darkened it. The legs are also a starter piece. It's one piece just so the seams match up with Urban Slick. You could also go with Urban Slick for long pants, because sometimes she's painted with long leather pants, and sometimes she has like so in some of them they shortened it to just like the kilt. The low level styles there isn't a kilt, so if you have a higher level character, you could use the Indigo Tribe set, and kind of I guess that would really be the closest one, or maybe you could use the Talon Lord belt over the Urban Slick pants. But this is a level 20 character, so a lot of these are basic styles. Okay, so going back to the top. For the head, I used the Spring Festival crown. Goldmoon usually has something similar to a Native American headband, but there's nothing like that in-game, and I felt that Spring Festival crown is probably the closest. You could also go with Noble Warrior, but that's sort of like a metallic armor. There's nothing for the shoulders, no emblem. She actually doesn't wear gloves, but I just put North Pole to get that fur in there. So North Pole from the Christmas event. The waist is wizardly, because it has some pouches and a variety of different shapes of pouches. The feet, you could either go with North Pole from the Christmas event or Shaman. Shaman is a little bit thinner, and it has like an extra piece of fur on top of the foot. And for her back, it's Barbarian. You could go with Barbarian or Viking. Both of them have that fur cape. And her weapon is a crystal-infused staff. And for Goldmoon, like since her costume is so different than her weapon, you have to dedicate one color to just the weapon. And it certainly helps when they added that fourth color palette, because it allowed me to get the two browns in there. She needed the white for the fur and the blue for the weapon. So yeah, that's my version of Goldmoon from Dragonlance, created with DCUO styles. Thanks for watching.